Hello
Oh,
and welcome to. Oh wait, do you have the? What do you have? What screen
it's
share?
just starting soon.
Oh, hang
Still.
on. There we go. That should fix it.
Okay, there we
Okay, we're
go.
good.
We are
um,
good. We're so back.
we are so Barack. We are here,
We are
and
so Barack.
we're here to talk about Smite Gaming today, which is
Yep.
exciting. Um,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, so this is Echoes Through Olympus, episode 3. I have like a
hmm
halo effect above my head because of my open windows. Don't mind
Yeah, I
me.
literally had to close mine.
um
So,
yeah, we're back. It's week 3 for
yeah.
OSLs. Some matches have already been played, such as by yours truly.
Yep.
And but we still got a ton of week 3 predictions to go through, as well as a tier list reveal. Do we want to do that at the top of the show, towards the end of the show? What do we think?
Um,
Maybe the
I
top
mean, we
because
can
it's
kind of
week
talk.
2 technically.
Yeah, we might
Yeah,
as
okay.
well.
Okay. Did you have something you wanted to bring up first?
I mean, honestly, no. I mean, I was just saying, like, competition. I think this season's been really good. I think a lot of teams
Yeah.
are, looking competitive, which is always healthy to see. Especially in Sparta. I don't think there's like any like really like dog meat teams that are just like completely just cooked. So like that's always good to see.
Yeah, for sure. I agree. Oh, we've misspelled echoes. It's ES in the title. Huh. You know what, man?
Oops.
Just for the memes, I'm leaving it as is. Um
Yep.
so yeah, I agree. I think it's been very competitive. I've been really enjoying myself
Yeah.
this season, which has been a blast. It's a new team environment, new role. Yeah,
Yep.
it's been a lot of fun. But first, we talked about a reveal. We're gonna start with that, and this is something I did earlier in the week. A Sparta tier list, which now I think is outdated already. I think this is a outdated tier list for a couple of reasons. We've already played our matchup, and one of the teams that we played against looks a lot worse than I originally thought it was. Um, but this is based off of week 1 and week 2. Obviously, I think we're a top team, so a lot of our players are generally towards the top of the player pool. La Jungla is also generally a top team. A lot of their players are pretty up there too. Wailing Banshee's pretty up there. Woa pretty up there. Crew, I think they're kind of a little overhyped right now, being one of the 2-0 teams, all things considered, but we'll see. Oh, they can't hear you on this channel. Hang on 1 second, 1 second, 1 second.
Oh.
Let me
Okay.
just
Wait.
hold on.
Uh.
They can hear you now. Let me grab one of
Okay.
these and copy and go back over here and paste. There we go. Now they can hear you.
Okay. Yay. Okay. Yeah. No, I was gonna say I get a lot of flack for hating on the crew as much as I do. I don't even hate them. I always say that I think those players individually are fine. I just don't see how they come together as a top team. All
Yeah.
those moving parts. And like I love to get proven wrong. I love to see teams that succeed. Um, Specifically, it is bad news or soundless soul that like loves to like kind of give me a hard time about hating on his team because this guy actually cool. Like he's cool with it. He's like, oh, like whatever, I'm cool with it. Um, but yeah, no, I think that team, yes, they're 2-0, but like they barely beat Going Ghost in my opinion.
Yep. A going
In
ghost
this
without their
upcoming
full
matchup.
roster.
Yeah, so like I'm like like So I'm not the biggest like super fan of this team, but like they're doing fine. They're doing okay.
Yeah. I think they're not bad. I do think like when they face a tough I think this week I think is like their first real test of how they'll
Yeah,
fare. But we'll get to that in a
yeah,
bit. Yeah, I mean I have please build up there because I mean look, if you keep giving that guy Uller, he's just gonna win. So yeah,
yeah.
please take that pick away from him. Uh yeah. And then I don't know, like I think this week I would actually put us above La Jungla. Like if this was
Mhm.
like based off of week 3, like I would put us above La Jungla.
Right.
I would also put the King's Court a little lower maybe.
Okay.
Just because we faced them and that matchup it was we lost a game and we've dropped our first game of the season, which is unfortunate obviously. But part of that was Strat literally was unable to play the game. I should actually put this in as a video just to watch like what Strat was dealing with, but dealing with
Dude,
a perma lag bug was not fun for game 1 for
that
sure.
is a
But
crazy bug to even have exist, by the way. Like
yeah.
I don't understand how that ever happens.
Yeah, that was kind of
Yeah.
diabolical for sure. Um, yeah, it was tough. It was tough, but we persevered. K-Cut, big sub, came in clutch,
Yep.
made the plays happen, and
Yep.
the lads came out on top, which was good.
Mm.
Do you think my ranking of myself is fair? That's my question. I'll ask
I mean,
you.
you have yourself fifth. You're on this tier list. I think, me personally, I
Mm-hmm,
think,
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
being a role swap player, obviously
mm-hmm,
you were
mm-hmm.
traditionally an ADC player.
Yep.
Um, I feel like you've been putting a lot of Sparta mid laners on fraud watch,
I
and
agree.
it is really, really funny. 'Cause yeah. I mean, me personally, I mean, I don't know if we want to talk about some other tier lists that have kind of been, getting put out recently, but I think this is before week 3. Um,
I think so too. Yeah.
but
At the bottom.
yeah, but at least, no. I mean, like before week 3, like KDA wise, at least. Sorry, this was on the 7th. This is
Oh
2 days
yeah,
ago.
yeah,
My
yeah,
fault.
yeah.
Yeah. So you actually had the highest KDA of all Sparta mid laners.
Yeah.
Um, so, and hey, people can say that you're a KDA player, do whatever you want, right? But then their goat Empin's right below you KDA wise. So, which Empin's a phenomenal player. I think he's been playing really good this season. Labopalu's third in KDA as well. So, like, shout out to Labopalu, my goat. But I mean, obviously, I think you've been performing extremely well. So, I think putting yourself top 5 is not even like a crazy take.
No, I agree.
So,
And literally
yeah,
played against Pavis the other night in scrims. One thing I'm gonna like talk about real quick is like I find scrims are just so like finicky for our team this season. Look, if we wanted to if we wanted to win every scrim, it would be, I don't want to say easy, but like you would just run the same picks over and over and over and over and
yeah,
over again, and like until someone bans it.
yeah,
But in my mind, I'm like, well, I'm not gonna do that. So like last night I played like Nuwa and Poseidon because I'm just trying to see what works and how it
what
works.
you could
And
play.
yeah,
Yeah,
what I could play, what I can get away with. And so it's a lot of limit testing for me. But like we still 2-0'd Wailing Banshees, who are a top team. Now, granted, I don't think they were playing to play against us with what they were doing. They
yeah,
were definitely playing to practice against Eternal Vanguard this week. So their strategy was very different.
yeah,
But in terms of like how we play, I think like our team is really starting to come together. We're starting to really lock in and really, I think, trust each other more than anything. Like I
that's
trust
huge.
Gray to make the right play. I trust Strat to start a fight. I crush. Holy smokes! I trust Hado or Gajira to peel for me. Like literally last
Mhm.
night, I'm like Pele's on me, and instantly instead of hitting the Phoenix, he turned and just 2 auto attacks and
Just
the
kill
Pele
her.
was dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was fantastic. So yeah, I think our team is really coming together, which I'm excited for.
Yeah, I mean, it's always going to be exciting to like be on a team. Like when things start meshing, I think it's always going to be a really good point. And it always feels better to be a game day team than a scrim
Oh
team.
yeah.
Uh, I've been on a scrim team before where, we would win every scrim, and then we get to game day and we literally just can't win. And
Yeah.
like that might be the most frustrating feeling in the world I think I've ever had to deal with in comp. That was actually pain. I'm not gonna lie. So obviously, glad that's not happening to you guys.
Yeah,
But
we
I
are
mean,
locked in. The food
yeah,
fighters are we're cooking, we're munching and
yeah,
feasting, I think at this point.
yeah. Yeah. And
Yeah.
another shout out to Gray actually, by the way. I think Gray lately, specifically on your
Yeah.
squad, has been playing phenomenally. And again, I don't know if he's a rename. I don't know if he's been in comp before or
He's
anything
newer
like
to
that.
comp is what he
Yeah.
said. Yeah. He's in like
So I mean,
the last AGL season has been his first.
no, that like I mean that's crazy. I mean he's performing very well. Obviously he's having a really good showing here for Sparta. I wouldn't be surprised to see him kind of go higher as time goes on. In higher divisions and stuff if he just like keeps the grind up. Maybe even like see a captainship in his future in Sparta if he wants that kind of thing. So I mean, shout out to Gray, for that, making a big splash.
Yeah, he's just really easy to work with, I found.
Yeah,
He's just synergy wise, like I work well with him, Zaps works well with him, Strat works well with, like I find everyone just like works well with their pairing, their proper pairing. Like I work well with
yeah,
Hado. I work well with Gray. Gray works well with Zaps. Strat works well with Hado. Like all of our pairings work well together, which is like
yeah,
really exciting. I think
yeah,
that's
for sure.
a really important thing in a team is that like all your pairings are working well together, and then like we're starting to solidify our drafts, I think, a little more. That's what we need to work on is like actually coming up with good drafts and good picks. as well as widening the god pools. We had to talk about this last night about like people are going to start calling us one tricks and start, because that is apparently the talk in Sparta, is that our team is full of one tricks.
Okay.
And that I'm a Merlin one trick. But in my head, I'm like, well, if you ban Merlin, then Hado's going to get Hoi, or Strat's going to get Yamoja, like, or Gray's going to get Kali or something. So like in my head, I'm like, who cares? Who cares if we're one tricks at the end of the day? Like ban my Merlin. I'm cool with it. I have other picks. Like we're just picking the best characters we have in our roles. So like, who cares? Like ban my Merlin. Go for it. I'll play Poseidon. I'll play Nuwa. I'll play Hecate. Literally something just as good. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, no. I mean, especially like in a environment where we don't have like the standard Smite 1-5 bans or anything like that. You know, there's no like second round of bans either. I mean, you kind of got to pick your poison. You know, on a team where, you know, obviously Strat's a great Umoja player. He's been known for his Umoja since Smite 1. You could give great OP jungler number 1 through 5.
Yeah.
You know, like just, and obviously, you know, you on the Merlin's been looking really, really good lately. So I mean, there's a lot to ban.
Yeah, I think Merlin is like the best mid mage in the game right now.
Do you see Final Case tier list?
I have not.
Put Merlin?
Where did he put Merlin?
Hey, he put Merlin number 1, buddy.
There you go. See, Final Case. Listen, he learned that from me.
Yeah, true.
True. Let's move on. This is the tier list, the Sparta tier list reveal. I did this early in the week. Let's move on to this week's predictions. Oh.
Yep.
There we go. So some of these matches have already happened. Big Scary Dargans, I believe, already won against Fallen Angels, I think. Yeah. So an 0-2 team becomes a 1-2 team, which is pretty cool. And yeah, this is what I've added this week to this week's sequence is the like standings of where they're at next to all the team names. So we can kind of just go off that as well.
Mm-hmm.
So
for sure. I mean, I will say Dargans and Fallen Angels was a big one because that only leaves Fallen Angels, I think, is the only winless team. Maybe Skogs, depending on how this matchup kind of goes, because they've been having a struggle as well. But at least so far, like, you know, matchups played, Fallen Angels are going to be the only like 0-3 team.
Yeah, for sure. I think they're the only ones that are the outliers right now. Don't mind me just formatting a little bit. This was very thrown together last minute. So yeah, let's go from the top down. Going Ghost versus the Crew. Going Ghost currently 0-2. The Crew 1-1. The Crew, their first win of the season, bit of a caveat, was an FF though. So yeah. Who are we taking here?
I mean, one team's been struggling a lot, and the other team has Paul.
Yeah. And it's like, it's Zerg versus Paul.
Oh, and Robocop in my chat literally said they have no loss this week for Going Ghost.
Oh, but they have Sneaky versus Gifty? Like, isn't that just like a major gap right there?
If you ban Sneaky's like best 3 characters,
I don't think it matters.
I find he struggles a lot.
I mean, yeah, okay, he would struggle traditionally, but against Gifty?
Yeah.
Who is like literally
but Zerg against Paul.
This is a tough one, man.
And they have a sub solo laner this week.
Yeah, but who's the sub?
Who is their sub? Let me check rosters really quickly.
Because it could just be
who
like,
can sub for Losh.
Well, if they rule 0 someone, they can kind of get anyone in Athens.
I mean, that's true. They could rule 0 somebody. I don't imagine Paul has to beat the Dark Lord.
I'm gonna give it to. Is the Dark Lord the one playing solo though?
I mean, probably. I mean, at least like looking at their roster here, Going Ghost has the Dark Lord, and that's it. They actually only have against Athens.
I'm giving it to Going Ghost, man. That's my take.
Okay.
Are you going with the Crew?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Listen, I think Paul is super sick. I think if he's gonna get Merlin, he's just gonna run games. But I don't know, man. Jungle is such an important role in the game right now.
Here's my thing though.
Okay.
Is Mini Delvin is a phenomenal support. He's been trying to do some good work on this Going Ghost team. Just hasn't been coming to fruition. Mini Delvin can't play solo lane, so it only leaves Void Pain or Rule 0. And I'm not gonna bank on Rule 0 coming in. So I'm gonna say it really only leaves Void Pain to play solo, and that's not a role he plays. He plays like jungle. He plays support.
We'll see.
So Yeah, bro. Yeah,
Uh,
give me crew.
Wailing Banshees versus Eternal Vanguard. This is a heated matchup this week. Two teams that are 2-0. Wailing Banshees looking hot. Eternal Vanguard looking
Yep.
equally hot. I mean, Wailing Banshees is the Dishonored jungle roster. This is I don't know, man. This could go either way. I think this one maybe is either a 2-0 stomp one way and we're just not ready for it, or this
Yeah.
is wailing, or this is like going the distance. This one.
This is a really good match to watch, and I'm sure it'll be streamed. King
Oh,
Bop Bop, I'm sure is going to stream it.
this is the finalists of Golden Apple, by the way. I think rematching each other,
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this is a
yeah, it is. It is.
rematch of Athens finals for Golden Apple.
Yeah, and Eevee did win that. Just in case you guys don't remember, kind of the results of that. Um, it's still really early in the season, but I'm still inclined to kind of lean towards Eternal Vanguard here. I
I
think
am too.
this roster has a lot of momentum coming on so far. And like they know this matchup already. You know, like they've played against this team. They kind of know what the weaknesses are, what they need to do to exploit it. So I'm gonna vote Eternal Vanguard, but it would not surprise me if Banshee ended up winning this matchup somehow. They're both really good teams.
Yeah, I'm also going to vote Eternal Vanguards. I think Snyx has been playing really well. I think this is
Yeah.
a toss up either way, and I think we're just rolling the dice on red this time.
Yeah, 100%. Put it all on red.
Putting it all on red. Kitsune versus Bards. I am not putting it on red this time. Give me the Bards College all day, every day. This team is riding hot. I was trying to make an Athens tier list this week, and I put Koja Fox as like my top support right now. I think he's playing exceptionally well. This team is on fire this week, and I think they're going to continue this trend.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, obviously I'm a big fan of Koja. I've been a big fan of Koja for a very, very long time. And, you know, as a person, respect him deeply as a player. And I think his draft this season is just so good. He has Ramakami, he has Golden. Like those are two really, really strong players just to be able to play around if you're a support player. He has Destroyer D5 in that jungle role as well. And guys, we can't forget Intrict is on the block, I think.
Is he officially on the block?
I'm pretty sure he is. I think he's up for grabs.
That's what we call a poverty trade right there.
Yeah, but Abducts has been playing really solidly in mid so far as well. So this roster looks really good. They look really strong. I'm not saying that Kitsune doesn't. Actually, no, Kitsune doesn't look really strong in comparison to Bards. Actually, I think that roster has some noticeable weaknesses, and I don't notice any on the Bards College roster. So give me the Bards College.
All right, I do think this Kitsune roster has some potential, but I mean we talked about it last week about just the strength of rosters this week to last week, and it's just not they're not on the same playing field I think as everyone else.
I agree.
Kittens with Mittens versus the King's Court. This one's not even close. Give me a King's Court.
Yeah, I feel bad even talking about this matchup here. TKC are a top team. Heading like they're playoff bound, like it's not really a question. And Kids with Mittens obviously had a rough week last week. It got casted by
a lot of them are Sparta bound at this rate.
Sparta this matchup last week.
Sparta bound or retirement home bound.
Curses, but yeah, no. Snatty actually, who's on the TKC squad, actually ended up casting the KWM game last week, and it was rough. To my knowledge, I think they're going to be doing some roster shakeups. I don't want to kind of air that out on a podcast when it's not public, but there's going to be some roster shakeups there. Hopefully that's going to reinvigorate KWM, but against a top team that they've just not been struggling. Snatty, NMR, Jaggy, Kaizo, C-Host. Just give me TKC and we'll keep moving.
Yep. We got Cyberpunk Otters versus the Food Fighters. Food Fighters is the Sunprod team. Cyberpunk getting their first win last week against the Skogs for the timer roster. This is a rematch for Tito versus Sunprod, and they're both playing jungle this time. So this is a bit of a revenge arc for Tito.
Yeah.
Who do we got here?
I think Food Fighters
yeah,
go crazy in this matchup against Otters. I think Otters have some players that are very easily exploited, and that's what Sunprad loves to farm, is very easily exploited players. When he doesn't need to think very deeply about the way he's playing, he can pop off.
Yep.
Kaidon, a great part of that roster. Petruzzi's been slotting in excellently in the support role for this roster. And you have Crow, who's going to play or get more banned, like, or cab banned. Just
Clay.
Yeah, so
Clay Prod has also been like kind of one of my highlight plays. Like they lost last week, but Clay had positive KDAs both games. Like he played really well, and he for me has been my weakness player on that team, and he's been playing really well.
Yeah, same. Same. I agree.
Yeah. Warriors of Albion versus Skogs. Again, in my opinion, not even a close matchup.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I rep the green anywhere we go. But to be very candid about this matchup, I think Skogs has, they have Karmic, they have Globe, and those are two very very good players.
Yeah.
But then you have Carr, who has not been looking very strong in this solo lane role. I don't think there's nobody else on the roster that can even take up the solo lane role either.
Yeah.
So they kind of banked on Carr to kind of pay off in that role, and it just hasn't been paying off. Mario Bro Doomsauce duo lane has also been a really weak point of this roster.
Yeah.
I'd like to see them perform a little bit better, but they've just been getting
It's just
exploited.
it's just a Sparta duo in Athens, man, and it's just a little unplayable
Yeah.
for them. I think their lack of experience, I think, is really hurting them. I
Yeah.
mean, look, last week this was a team that they should have, like, arguably, if they were going to take a win, it should have been off of the Cyberpunk Otters, who they lost to.
For
They
sure.
end up losing I think 2-0 or 2-1, 2-0, and
I think it's
so
2-0.
yeah, 2-0. So just tough for this team. Uh,
Yeah.
Lahungla versus Royal Jesters, two other teams that are 1-1. A lot of 1-1s in Athens against
Yeah.
each other. A lot of 2-0s against each other, a lot of 0-2s against each other, and a lot of 1-1s against each other. This is another close one, I think, but I want to lean a little more towards RJ maybe over Lahungla. Maybe I'm wrong, but
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I was actually gonna vote the same way. I think Kveka Killcam Kenny duo lane's pretty good. It's not the best in Athens, but it's definitely very solid. I'm a big fan of Eddie with an eye. Love that guy. And Jungle, I think, has been playing super sick. Fjolnir is going to be a solid mid. Jansen's going to be a solid solo. And if Jansen's not solid, Gumbo can be. So I think this roster head to toe is pretty consistently like above okay.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
but I'm now looking at
Whereas,
the Lahungla roster, and I'm realizing they're actually quite good. So maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, they have Happen, they have Speak, but then you have, then you have Mac, who's not been playing the game admittedly nearly as much as the other guys. Expert is a big question mark for me on this roster, which he can play fine. If he plays Odin, I'm sure he's fine. You know what I mean? But
yeah. So this is actually
yeah,
a testing point, I think, for both these two teams, because
for sure.
both of these wins. So RJ lost to a good team in the Food Fighters, and then they won against not a very good team in KWM. Versus Lahungla won against arguably a not very good team in KWM as well. But then FF'd against Warriors of Albion. So it's kind of like this is, I think, a true test for both these two teams. And when it comes to that, I'm going to give it to the team with more star power. I'm going to give it to Lahungla.
Fair enough. I'm just buddies with some of the Jesters. I'm a big fan of some of those players. I'm going to vote for them.
Okay.
I'd like to see them succeed. That's just why I'm waiting.
That's fair.
That's why I'm voting for them.
That's so valid. Moving down to the best division in the league. It's not even close, obviously. There's just the most drama that happens here, therefore it's the best. Though Creed and Delphi have really put in their work as of yesterday. Lahungla versus the Crew. This is the true test for the Crew, and I think we've talked about it a little bit. They've had generally easier matchups. This is their first true test, and I'm going to go for Lahungla.
I mean, respectfully, I think if Lahungla end up losing this, it's because Lahungla lost and not because the Crew won.
Yeah.
I think the Lahungla squad is riding hot right now. Big fan of Sogno. Obviously, he was our WoA captain last season.
I'm gonna push back a little bit. I actually think Lahungla might be experiencing right now a bit of a slump. And this is like an opportunity for the Crew to maybe make a play and really shut down Lahungla. I think Lahungla as a team, just on paper, are really good. Their cohesion's very good. I don't think their meta and understanding of the meta is very good. I think they could just push the buttons really well. And if a team exploits their meta or their lack of a meta, I guess, they can really get punished. Now, I don't know if Crew are a team that can do that, because I think genuinely they are a team that if you ban a character or two out, they will just fall apart.
Yeah. I think, at least in my opinion, I think Lahungla still win this.
Yep.
But if they were to lose, I think it's going to be off the back of I steal buffs and doing voter fraud, not having a good set. I think buffs is a very easily exploited jungler. I just don't think people understand how to.
Yeah, I agree.
And so if he can't play his game, he doesn't let the rest of his squad play their game. And then I think that will be an issue. But I still think they're going to win. I'm still going to bank on them winning. But if they do lose, I think that's the reason why.
I agree. Going Ghost versus Dargans. This is the poverty set this week for me. I mean, Ghost just dropping the ball against the Crew. I think long 40, 50-minute games in games 2 and 3 against the Crew. Lost one of them, went to game 3, then lost that one as well, I want to say. Or did they win game 2? I can't remember which one they won. I think they won one of the 50-minute games, and then they lost the next one.
Yeah.
But Big Scary Dargan's currently winless. I mean, I don't know. This is kind of like a roll of the dice, and not for the right reasons.
Yeah, give me Going Ghost for this one, man.
Yeah.
Jolly Senkits, which is Det Muffin, by the way, guys. Kern, Fender's my dog, Alcaridi, Asinus, Czar. I mean, like, and then we just have like a Furballer River Airhead roster.
Yeah.
Like, no disrespect to any of those players. But like as a team, one of these teams is a much stronger team.
I don't know if it's necessarily the Going Ghost roster though. I think they look very vulnerable just individually. I think they're
Great question. Is Kern able to play this week?
I think he is. I want to say. I think he is playing again. He's just not captain anymore or whatever.
Okay.
I do think because I think the Dargans lost 2-0 to Warriors of Albion, but they took a game off of the Skogs, who I don't think are very good. I don't know. This is a tough one. I think yeah, the Dargans did lose to the Skogs without Prime there. No, without Prime there.
Oh,
I think is like that is probably their best player. So okay. I'm kind of leaning Going Ghost just because like it is tough, man. This is one that is a roll of the dice. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Warriors of Albion versus the Skogs. I just talked about how I don't think the Skogs are very good. I'm gonna go Warriors of Albion.
Yeah, color me green. I don't gotta talk about that. That squad's fucking goated. I don't know what roles they're playing from day to day, but they'll make it work. So it's all good.
Royal Jesters versus the Bards College. I mean, 2-0-2 teams. Toilet bowl match, really. Give me Royal Jesters because they are genuinely trying to improve versus I think the Bards College are just coasting at this point.
Yeah. There are two goats on both these rosters, right? So we have Venezuelan Warlord, obviously that's gonna be EC Benson, and then that's for Jesters, and then for Bards College we have Halanu. I love both those guys. But one of those rosters has Tova Masor on it, so I gotta vote against Tova Masor. I'm the number one Tova hater, so give me Jesters.
Good call. Food Fighters versus King's Court. Obviously, we played that this past week, literally the other night, and we won that. Close match. It was a lot of fun. And that King's Court team is imploding mentally, I think, after that loss.
Curses.
It was really funny to watch back. Something along the lines of something. These guys played like such losers after getting wiped as 5. Fallen Angels versus Cyberpunk Otters. Give me the Cyberpunk Otters, man.
Let me look at both these rosters really quickly. And Kage Oni, Reiku, Morbius, Pathos.
Although Fallen Angels did make a trade recently, and now I think
who did they trade for?
They traded for who do they have?
They have Yabin. Yabin?
They have 2 players, I think. I think they traded 2 players. Where is it? Here it is. Royal Jesters part. So they have D-Glim now. They have D-Glim in support. And I guess they have Donnie Donut in jungle.
Yeah. Still. I was like, does that help?
No, I'm gonna stay with Cyberpunk. I'm gonna keep it with Cyberpunk, I think.
Yeah, I think if Fallen Angels lose this week, they might be cooked.
Yeah, I think so too.
Like top to bottom, the roster might be cheeks. Ooh, do I want to vote against them though? Like, I'm looking at this Otters roster. I think the Otters can lose.
Oh, I agree. I do think it could go to the Fallen Angels for sure.
Yeah, give me Otters, but it's not like a confident give me Otters.
Yeah, it's the same way we were like, give me RJ, give me give me Ghost. Wailing Banshees versus Eternal Vanguards. Give me Banshees. This Eternal Vanguard team is in shambles.
Oh no. I mean, us voting for Twinkle Toads is like legacy. Um,
Yeah, it really is
they got
something, man.
TT12, they got Pavis, Zaya,
That
Powder
roster, by the
Pounce.
way, I don't think is as good as everyone. Like, I think they're good, but I think we match really well into them, funnily enough. Like,
Yeah,
we scrimmed them the other night, and yeah, just the way things kind of flowed.
yeah,
I think we're pretty good.
yeah. I mean, yeah. Give me Wailing Banshees for this match. I don't think it's. I think they'll probably win this for sure.
Yeah, I do too.
I think I think Eevee needs some time to like cook up, get something rolling. But we're already like almost towards mid season. So how much time do you need to cook? Um, yeah, just give me Banshees.
Kitsune versus KWM. 0-2 versus 1-1.
Yeah, that's gonna be. I mean, it's like it's the okay. So Kitsune are performing exactly like how I expected, right? You
Yeah,
have Griff,
they're ramping up.
Eon, Antonio. They are performing about what I would expect from a people that used to be fantastic and they've not been playing the game.
Yep.
Um, they're playing the game more.
Is this the week they finally ramp up?
Yeah.
You think so?
I fear if they don't ramp up this week, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, they need to start finding some wins to even have a shot at making playoffs at this point.
Yeah.
Just a reminder,
100%.
like it's the top 3 teams of each group that make it on to playoffs, and the 4th team is eliminated. So if you're 0-2 right now, you got to start finding wins.
Yeah, they actually desperately need this win.
Yeah.
But can they find a win against Clono, Legacy Unknown, FN7, Alec, Pelly? I'm gonna be honest, I don't think so.
I don't know, man. That KWM team after last week looked awfully shaky. I think there's definitely some parts of that team. Look, if Kitsune look at how our game went and go, okay, this is how we beat this team, and they come in with a game plan, they will be. That is the thing about Sparta. If you come in with a game plan ready to beat a team with a specific strategy, you will win every single time. Especially against the bottom half of Sparta, who just come and show up and like, yeah, I'm feeling like playing this today. Like, if you have a game plan, you will win. So I don't know. This is it really is a 50-50 of whether Kitsune want to have a game plan or not. But I'm gonna trust the Gato Griff, my goat, my hero from Once Upon a Time, and I'm gonna vote Kitsune.
Mm-hmm. I want this team to win. I literally just don't want them to lose.
I also don't want them to lose.
I really mess with all of these guys on this roster, and I know for a fact they can be doing better than what they're doing.
Agreed.
Yeah. Give me Kitsune, but if they lose, I'm never voting for them ever again.
Valid, and so true.
Yeah.
Kitsune, we move on to Delphi. Is once again another Kitsune team. It is Kitsune Delphi versus the King's Court Delphi team.
Yeah, give me King's Court.
Yeah, King's Court are 2-0. I'm also gonna go
like
King's
the
Court.
underclass. Yeah, the underclass Hunter Cupcake Yami team with Doomshroom. I'm just not impressed. They have not been playing in a way that would impress me. So TKC's like Eltrud, Sepper, Unstrick, Cooter, Hurdle the Turtle, which I think Cooter has benched himself now, and Hurdle the Turtle is starting. So I think Debo support, Hurdle the Turtle, I don't remember. Either way, I think Cooter's on the bench now, which is an upgrade for this team. This should be an easy week for TKC. Moving on.
Yeah, I think so too. I think this team is a lot better, and yeah, I think they'll be in a pretty good spot. Where's Valbion versus Cyberpunk? I think I know who you're already voting for. Yeah. I don't know. I need to find the Cyberpunk roster and quickly remind myself.
It is Tyler 2K, Slick, Mr. Juicy, Ezus, I Whiff Krakens, Just Let Me Shine, and Krusty's Nuts.
I don't know. What does your unbiased opinion tell you about this Cyberpunk roster?
Unbiased opinion is that this Otters roster has been struggling so much to find anything that works for them.
Okay.
It's not that the players are bad. They literally just don't know what they want to do.
Gotcha.
At all.
I'm convinced. So all right, I'm going green. La Jungla versus the Crew. This is a good matchup this week. 2-0 teams. There's a lot of good matchups this week just across the different divisions, which is exciting.
So Yeah, I mean, Lahungla's gonna be Josh Landlord, Tangents, Budweiser Cranker, Create Craft, Cthulhu Senpai, and then we're gonna see the Rushology crew in the crew. Rushology,
Ooh.
Rookie, XX Seaman XX, CJ Lopez, and Mr. Big Green Leaf.
Hmm.
Um, I I think this will be a good matchup, like a
Yeah.
really good close
This
matchup.
is
I think
like
it's gonna be a 3-game set, me
yeah,
personally.
I think this has the potential to go to the distance for sure. I mean, some Sparta
Yeah,
drop downs on both these two teams.
yeah.
But I'm
I'm
not.
gonna vote the crew,
I'm gonna
me
vote
personally.
Lahungla. I'm gonna vote Lahungla.
Okay, cool.
I
Yeah, it
think
could go either way.
it
This is
could
gonna
go
be a good
either way.
match.
Yeah, I for sure agree. You're voting crew. I'm voting
Yep.
Lahungla.
So we'll see who gets some more points this week. We'll see.
I forgot to count up last week's points, so I'll have to. We'll in week
Yeah.
4 we'll reconvene and do a point
Yep.
tally of who's at what amount of points. And yeah, going Ghost versus the Bards. Oh, you're not focusing. Yeah, it's not.
Nope.
Damn.
I need to lock in.
Yeah, you don't need
Camera
to
lock
lock in.
in.
Your camera needs to lock in. Apparently. Um.
My name's Blurry
Oh,
Face.
it's working. It's slowly but surely. Oh, there you go. That eyebrow raise. There you go. Going Ghost versus the Bards College.
Mog the camera. Okay, yeah. Okay, so Going Ghost, I think these are both pretty, at least on paper, middle of the pack teams.
Yep.
We have Caribou, this is for Bard College. We have Caribou, Tortuga, Sir Bindi, Riggs,
Oh,
Killjoy.
oh, no,
Yeah.
no
Yeah, yeah.
chance.
So
No chance. Give me
yeah,
Ghost.
you've been hearing some rumblings about that team. I think Going Ghost probably win this.
Yeah, I'm going Ghost.
So Riggs is bench, by the way. Who's Riggs bench for again? Who's playing in his place? Is it Neptune?
I don't even know.
So yeah, either way, Riggs is on the bench for that team. I'm gonna vote Going Ghost. He
Okay.
requested a trade. Yeah, give me Going Ghost.
Yeah. Give me the Ghost. Give me the Ghost, boys. Food Fighters versus Eternal Vanguards. One team 1-1. One team currently winless. Eternal Vanguards across most of the leagues, I think, are kind of struggling outside of their Athens team, from my
Yeah,
understanding.
Athens team is nuclear.
Yeah, and
The
that's
Athens team is
that
crazy.
is it, man. Their only, I think, good team is in Athens, if I'm not mistaken. Look, I think we talked about it week 1 about the Food Fighter team, and you were like, "Oh man, this team is so bad. I'm not voting for them in week 2." And then I recall voting for them in week 2, and then I think they won, if I'm not mistaken. And
Curses.
sure enough, I was rewarded. I'm gonna go Food Fighters in this one.
I mean, on one team we have Adam Muskos 4
Mhm.
and Kazar
Mhm.
and Jay Turner.
Mhm.
On another team we have 10th pick overall in the Albion draft circuit, Ukhthar. So
I mean, that right there should be a clear-cut victory on who you're voting for.
yeah, I'm voting for Ukhthar. Give me Eternal
All right,
Vanguard straight
well,
up. This is the week where they win.
You know what? I said that thinking that you would make the right decision, Hydra. I set you up. I teed you up, and I think the consequences of
one.
your actions will be acquired soon enough.
Yeah,
Wailing
yeah.
Banshees versus the Fallen Angels team of Delphi.
Yep.
Fallen Angels obviously 2-0, looking really good right now. And then Wailing Banshees kind of 1-1. They're not too bad. Not
Yeah.
too bad.
I mean, I'm pretty big on both these rosters. I think this is going to be a really good litmus test, I think, for both these teams.
Yeah.
What Banshees really want this win so they can have a 2-1 record. Also going to stop some momentum out of the Fallen Angels. So Banshees want this win. Can they get it, though? That's going to be a better question, I think. I think I want to vote for Banshees this week. I think I'm hopeful for them to perform pretty well.
Are the Banshees 2-0? Am I looking at the right channel?
I think they won 1.
I know they've won 1. Oh, sorry, 1-1. I see. Yeah, you're right. You're gonna vote for the Banshees?
Yeah.
They're playing with the new jungler, aren't they? Because Verox is kind of trolled. Are they?
They have shadows.
Yeah. I'm just okay.
Yeah, but if Banshees do lose this, they are boomed.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Yeah. Fire sale begins for real.
So you're doing
So-
Banshees. I'm gonna go Fallen Angels. I think this roster's in trouble.
Okay.
Royal Jesters versus KWM 2-0 versus another 1-1 team. Give me the RJ lads, I think, on this one.
Yeah, I mean, McThick quick at the spearhead of this roster.
Mhm.
Hortlet's been playing good. Narwhal been playing good. And Curcio, again, off-rolling in the mid. He's been looking pretty decent. Against KWM, though, they have Bark and Kings. They got Huzz blocker. Yeah, give me Jesters. Bro.
Okay. Glad we've again set you up for the right success. Got it that time.
Yeah.
Going Ghost Crete, we move all the way down to the poverty division.
It's true.
Going Ghost versus Royal Jesters, 1-1 versus 0-2. It turned German a little bit there. 1-1.
Going Ghost should win this.
Yeah.
They should win this. But we saw this last set got casted. Their loss got casted. They lost 1-2 last week. And they should have won game 2, but then they trolled their end. And then they should have won game 3, and then they griefed. So
RoboCop did fail us in the points last week. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Well, RoboCop has never. Well, he has won a cast game before. He's like 1 for 9.
Oh, so is this game being casted?
Thank God, no.
All right,
no. So
you know
that's why I'm gonna be rooting for Going Ghost.
Give me Going Ghost, man. It's gonna be a yep.
Yeah.
Fallen Angels versus Cyberpunk, 2 1-1 teams. Fallen Angels and Otters. I'm trying to find what their rosters are. See, as we get lower down the divisions, it's tough. Roster. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like Dracul, Ben Dizzle, Godlike Canine, Orion Pax.
Fallen won last week with a game. So their one victory for Fallen Angels was a 2-0 against the Royal Jesters, and game 1 was an FF.
Yep.
Give me Otters, I want to say, for this one.
Okay. I'm going to be taking Fallen Angels for this one for sure.
Okay, that's fair. I think this was another, like, again, a lot of these are toss-ups because sure enough, yet again.
Listen.
Oh, go ahead.
To be fair, actually, I got grilled by, I'm pretty sure it was Devin Frisco. He was like, what will it take for you guys to vote for my team? And I was like, I'm never voting for your team. And I said, I'm going to vote for you guys this week just to feel something. So, this time, I'm going to vote for him.
Damn.
And if they lose,
I'm
going to ping him and I'm going to be like, I knew it.
Never happening.
Never again.
Never again.
Yep.
That's so funny. Another 1-1 team, Bard's College versus Eternal Vanguards. Kitsune only 1-0. Why are Kitsune only 1-0? I'll look into that real quick. But yeah, you talk about Bards and EV real quick.
Yeah, I mean Bards is going to be Bards. I think have one of the best players in the division on their team. They have Aaron Freyer. I think he's being kind of held hostage on this roster. I'm not going to cap. But Crouton Crusader, Aaron Freyer, Dimmadog, Jab 90, Timmy Turner, Phenomenal Rich TTV. And thanks. So like the roster for Bards College is pretty good, but then you got to go up against the EV roster. It's going to be Hershey, Only Shelton, Panty Raiders 9, Jokester Ryan, Callista the Rogue, Real Joshy. So,
this matchup has already happened. So we just get the free points.
Yeah, Bards won.
Bards won.
Thank you, Jim Jam, the Slim Slam.
Bards won last night. Man, if only we did our show yesterday. Kitsune versus La Jungla. Kitsune 1-1, La Jungla 2-0. 2 good teams, only 1 victor. I wanna say give me La Jungla, but I'm not positive.
I'm very positive. Give me La Jungla. I will vote against this Kitsune team every chance I get.
Is it just in shambles?
This is the one that that one guy got banned for saying slurs.
Yeah, then they won, didn't they? Or was that before the week 3?
I think that was before.
Oh, so is that the like branding guy with like the like emoji?
Yeah, he's a support, but the guy that got banned was the Yes guy.
Who's Yes?
That was what's his name? Rumo.
Well, I know his name is Rumo, but like I'm looking here at the screenshot, right?
Yeah.
Kitsune versus Bards College, right? Kitsune 2-0'd, and then they're like they have like Sci-Fi ADC, Matty Mo, Brandon.
Bro.
Is Brandon Rumo? Is that who that is?
No, Brandon's not Rumo.
Okay,
no, yes was Rumo.
So this might be a close game. I don't know. They don't look bad.
Okay, but they give Sci-Fi Kali.
Yeah. And then an Izanami.
Okay, wait, maybe Crouton Crusader just wasn't like that. I'm looking.
Crouton Crusader did go Jingwei, went 3-11.
He went 3-11.
And has
Dimmadog tried to play Yamoja, learned that you can't play that shit in Crete.
Man.
I mean, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I think Bards really just trolled that week.
You think so? You're gonna go La Jungla?
I'm voting against Kitsune, bro. I don't care who they can play an 08 team. I'm voting
I
against
don't know.
Kitsune. Give me the Hungla.
Okay. I'll. You know what? This is gonna be my spicy take of the week. I'm gonna put my
Okay.
faith and my trust in Kitsune Crete.
Oh no.
It might bite me in the butt. That's okay. This
Yes.
is my hot take and my shot in the dark. You know, I'm going for the
Yep.
ace. You know, 1v5 ace, and this is the shot in the dark.
Yep.
Yep. No.
The Hungla last week did 2-1 Going Ghost.
Yes.
Granted, Going Ghost did troll their set away 100%. But there's I just don't want to root for Kitsune. So like yeah, I'm voting against them.
Kittens with
Anyway.
Mittens versus Wailing Banshees. Kitten with Mittens are 1-1. Banshees are 0-2. Yeah. Probably give me KWM. I think this Banshees team is in trouble.
Yeah, I think this Banshees team is in dire need of a redraft.
A redraft.
From what I understand, from what I'm hearing, is that TTV Noxus 2015. He's not even in the VC with his team during the set. He's literally just in the game. Like someone can confirm or deny this. That's just what I've been hearing.
That is
so. If that is in any way, shape, or form true, that is crazy, and this team is not going to win.
That is kind of diabolical. I'm going to go KWM.
Yeah, you can KWM.
All right. Food Fighters Crete 2-0 versus Big Scary Dargans 0-2. Give me my Food Fighters comrades in arms.
Yeah, KWM, not KWM. Big Scary Dargans. They just named a new captain. It is no longer Kalo. It is now Cheeto. From what I understand, this team has been struggling to find success and victory. From what I understand, they're kind of boomed. So I do know that the last captain, Kalo, was putting like everybody on the trade block. Like every single member on the trade block. Against a really I think good team for Crete, Dragonflight, Stooms, Raptor, Twitchy, Backwater for Sale. I don't think this new mental recovery Dargans has a chance this week. Maybe next week. Maybe after they collect themselves, maybe they have a chance next week. But this week, give me Food Fighters.
All right, bet. We already know who you're voting for here. Skogs versus Warriors of Albion in Crete. I kind of want to lean for the Skogs. I mean, Darth Diff, Lil Pull, Tranks.
Hater.
I'm not royalty. I mean, look, it's the 1-1 versus the 2-0, right? Like, who are you gonna?
There's a reason we're 1-1. We didn't have our starting lineup last week.
Oh, that's true.
Had a sub and a roll swap.
Is it the starting lineup this week?
To my knowledge, yes. I'm pretty sure we have our starting jungler. So I think we're fine. In fact, I know we have our starting jungler because our starting jungler is starting in our Delphi set as well this week.
Oh, awesome.
So I know for a fact. So.
Frick.
Yeah, Skogs duo, they have a support who shouldn't be in Crete. Okay, but what does support do in Crete?
Nothing. Yap.
Yap.
Literally, that's
exactly.
it.
So
lead the charge.
Me personally, I think. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna be biased. I'm always gonna be voting for my WoW boys, but I think my WoW boys have a better jungle. I think they have a better mid. So,
who's the WoW team? Who's the WoW team's main roster? Hold on.
Bunch of goats. Also, what's up, James? He said you didn't give me a chance. Got me losing 0-2. I do, man. I do. I'm sorry, man.
Jungle X, Jimmy, Lucky Aces, Notorious Sloth. Real. Yeah. Okay. I don't know, but what was only real victories against Big Scary Dargans? And then they got 0-2'd without a full roster. I don't know. You know what? I'm doing it. Give me the Skogs.
I mean, hey, you can vote for the Skogs, man. And Sweaty in my chat, he also said that Hydra, that's an excuse. Banshees haven't had a starting roster even in Golden Apple. Well, do you guys have a starting roster this week? And has your starting roster ever played together?
The Crew versus the King's Court, two teams that are 1-1. Our final matchup of the week. Yeah. Who do you have winning this set, Hydra? Between the Crew,
I mean,
who is Phoenix of Ruin. Well, I'll tell you what, Crew, their only win is against the Warriors of Albion team last week, who did not have their full roster, and then they lost in the first week to KWM.
Yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think Cupside's car might keep him from the set because his car might break down again, something like that. So straight up, he literally just has not been there. So
okay.
And I think Cupside's actually pretty good. Give me the Crew, even despite them taking a win off of a weakened Warriors of Albion. I do still think they look good. So I do want to give them the props for that as well. I do think they could have beat the starting Warriors of Albion too if they had locked in. Um, they just got lucky. They got a lucky week.
When did Cupside not make it for his second set?
I think it was his first set. I don't think he made it. I think he got subbed out.
He's not in his second set here, but they still won against KWM.
Okay. Right. So I mean, like, it's not like the team's bad or anything without Cupside.
Yeah.
But I do think Cupside's an upgrade. So yeah, he hasn't played at all. Yeah. Much as saying he literally has not played at all yet.
I almost wonder.
And James, I didn't mean to ignore your question, James. I'm voting against your team because your team as a whole isn't playing very well, in my opinion. But it's not just a you thinking.
No, it's definitely a him specific. Yeah, no, it's you. 100%.
Oh yeah,
it's all your fault. All your fault. All you. It's all you. I'm gonna. So you're going crew. I'm gonna go. Yeah. I'm gonna go King's Court. I'm going for TKC. I think I think just the win they have is stronger than the win that the crew has, and so that's what I'm basing that off of.
Honestly, I mean that's a good point. I guess this match would go in either way. I'm not really
for sure.
Like, I don't have a strong opinion about either of these two teams, but I am gonna rep the Bop Center. He has some WoA history, so let me throw him a bone at least.
This is why after week 1, man, I don't know the points after week 2, but after week 1, man, I was ahead. You're blinded by green. You're blinded by green, Hydra.
Yes, the green bias will carry me. I promise.
That's it. That's our predictions for this week. I mean, I think we got a couple more of like differentials this week. Like, obviously, you and I have very similar mindsets to a lot of teams. But like, general speaking, we got some good toss ups here. RJ versus Going Ghost, or sorry, RJ, Crew versus Going Ghost. RJ versus Lahungla. Sparta, I think we're all the same. I think, Sparta, we're all the same. Some Delphi's toss-ups there, and then some good Crete toss-ups as well. I don't know. This should be a good week for OSL.
I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be actually really, really good. I think this week will be a really good separation week between the top of the pack and all the divisions. Top of the pack and the bottom of the pack.
Yeah.
This middle of the pack kind of lull that I think a lot of these teams are in right now, I think it's about to kind of either go one way or the other.
I mean, Sparta especially. I mean, teams in Sparta will not be 2-0 after this week. I think Lahungla and Crew will be whittled down. One of them will be 2-1. Even Athens as well. There's a lot of 2-0 teams facing each other, a lot of 0-2 teams facing each other across the divisions. So I think this is a good separation week for all of OSL to really see who's at the top and maybe who needs to make some changes.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I think that's it. I think that's all we have.
I think that's it. I think we're good.
Do we want to do a Q&A session? I mean, we don't really have.
We have some people in chat. I mean, if they want to ask some questions, that's fine. They can feel free.
If you can, you need to fix your chat in Stream Elements just real quick, because on stream it looks off.
The text is black. I've been trying to fiddle with it this whole time. But is there a way for me to change the font color?
Maybe change it to white if you can.
Oh wait, in style. I'm sure there is. So
I believe.
Yeah.
In Hydra we trust.
Wait, text settings.
Oh.
Found it. Wait.
Oh.
Okay. And then 26. I'm not even 26 yet.
We'll do a brief Q&A session. Guys, ask your questions. Could be regarding OSL, Smite, whatever you guys want to ask us. Let us know. Who got better solo? Best question is, who got a better solo in DD Gesture or KWM?
Just as KWM. Let me look at the rosters again.
Yeah.
Let's find out. So Delphi, let's see, Jesters at KWM.
Can you name them to me?
Let's see. It's James. Or who is the solo for KWM? Not KWM. Jesters. It's not Hortlutz, is it?
If it's Hortlutz, give me Hortlutz. It's McThick Liquick.
Okay, let's see.
It might be McThick. I think it's McThick.
Let's see. Well, McThick did go 1-8 on Hercules.
But McThick's a demon, dude.
He can definitely have some good performances here.
If he's got,
he had a 14-6.
If he's got Odin, it's Jover, man.
Let's see. Okay.
Thoughts on Royal Jester's jungle? You'll have to be more specific on which Royal Jester's team.
Yeah. Which division is it? So, um, okay, to answer James's question though, I'm I got a good history with Mythic Liquick, so until someone beats him, I'm gonna be voting for my boy.
Hell yeah.
So definitely give me Mythic Liquick here, especially if he's off of Hercules. Holy moly, this Hercules game was bad. Man, put him on Thanatos, please.
Top teams.
So yeah, give me Mythic.
Top teams for AGL Draft League.
The draft.
RJ were good until they drafted former 100 TTV. And then probably it's either Wailing Banshees or it might just be Wailing Banshees.
I mean, Jesters are still good because it has Koja, Golden, Bosch, and Jansen. Like that's just a solid draft league team.
Koja, Golden, Bosch, and Jansen, and then you probably want a different support. Oh no, you have Koja support. So hang on, who's
Koja starting?
Koja support.
It's Koja, Golden, duo lane.
Who's jungle?
Bosch is probably mid. It's probably former.
Ooh.
Yeah. But he has really good lanes to play through.
But,
he plays through
jungle's such an important role that if your weakest player is jungle, man, like I mean, look at Paul's team in OSL, man. That's a perfect example of that.
I mean, to be fair, Bajan can play jungle, and they have Drezzy as a different.
See, that might be the play in my opinion. Drezzy has also played jungle in Smite 1. Briefly.
Yeah, like I don't think that roster is bad at all.
No, I just think like they might have to move some pieces around after the first week. Shout outs to Punish Gray, who's going to be working with Tunda this week or for this league. Yeah. We'll see how that goes. I think that roster is just a Sparta roster though, so I think they might be in trouble. Crow is the only saving grace on that team. Literally the only saving grace. Yeah. Like he is the only Athens
he was
player
the first round pick too.
On a full Sparta team.
On that team.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually crazy. I think Going Ghost looks pretty solid. You have Sneaky, Petruzzi, Mario, Starry, and then Calypso. I think it's TT12, I believe.
Legacy Unknown.
So like, that roster looks solid. The dual lane has a lot of passion for content making, so W there, I guess.
That roster's I think it's just that's all just sneaky to me, man. Everything else I think is pretty
I will say
poverty.
The crew though, they have NMR and Justin Hu both of those players can 1v9 a lobby.
Yep, true. That's not a bad team for sure.
Yeah, so there's some interesting teams. The one thing I like about the ADC, like the Albion draft circuit, is that we see like these teams would have never existed in any other draft league format because the divisions would have been separated. So I just like seeing teams like this get made in general. Besides the Banshees is the team that would be made for like AGL or something. They're all friends. So.
Are we tuning in to a look AGL finals tonight? Robo versus. I will not be because I'm going to celebrate my birthday with partners and friends.
Yep. Yep. It's true.
Keep an eye.
I am moving today as well, so that's why my abode is kind of a mess right now. I'm still moving, so.
See that after the name James comes up more often. Tell you, boy, I'm coming for him.
Heck yeah.
Listen,
competition.
I hear a lot of talk. Now I just need to see the play. I hear a lot of players that talk and then don't back up their play. Sparta especially.
Yeah, bro.
So
hey, listen, bro. If you go 0-20, James, like we're never gonna let you forget that, man.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta lock in.
You better never show up to our stream again, man, because you'll never hear the end of it.
No, you still pull up, you still support, but you're not gonna hear the end.
Show
of it,
up and give us bank, but you'll never hear the end of it.
Yeah, I'm about to be lit. But no. I mean, anybody in chat that's playing, obviously, good luck in your sets. If we voted against you, prove us wrong. Obviously,
it's true. That's what we're here for.
You know, we love to get, we love to get proved wrong and stuff like that. Obviously, gonna wish you guys all the best luck in your sets. But I think that's really it for this week.
Yeah.
I mean, we're still under an hour as well. So
one last thing I'm gonna bring up to you guys. Next week, come up with some ideas that Hydra and I can kind of, I guess, play for in the points tally, because at the end of the season we kind of want to do something. We're just not sure what, whether it's just a small little like I don't know, like diamond gift of like 600 diamonds or something to each other, of like whoever wins gives the other person diamonds or whatever. Just something like that, something fun. Just come up with a fun idea, and maybe in the next Q&A make your suggestions. That's going to do it for us here at Echoes Through Olympus. Should we host Smite Game? Smite Game is lined with Smite Prime, so might as well.
Honestly, we definitely can.
Might as well.
Let me Get my raid ready, man.
Smite game. All right, I'm good to go. All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. And we will see you guys next time. Not necessarily the same time or same place, but we'll be back next week with another episode. And
You already know it.
hopefully, I'm just going to quickly throw this into DaVinci, render it, and throw it up on YouTube as soon as possible.
Yep.
But thanks, guys. See you guys next week. Bye.
Yep. Enjoy watching Smite Prime.
Yes.
Bye.
Cheer on your favorite teams. Right now, it's C-Host versus Benny Q in mid. C-Host is Chuck. Benny Q's Merlin. Best at mid in the game right now.